Aloha, Sandra Razielli here. Today I'm on the slopes of Haleakala, the third tallest mountain in the world. 10,000 feet in elevation, 20,000 feet below sea level. And fortunately, I do not have to lift up the whole mountain. But the thought of lifting up the mountain makes me think of wrists, because if you did need to lift up the mountain, you'd need very strong wrists. So I want to share with you something that you can do to help your wrists move more smoothly, bend with greater ease. And it's something that appears simple, and people do it all the time, which is wrist circles. However, most people, when they circle their wrist, have some tension in their hands and are creating the movement from their fingers and from their hands. Whereas the problems in the wrist really come in with this joint and how the small bones of the wrist articulate, move with the bones of the forearm. So we're going to slow down the wrist circles a little bit, and I'm going to show you how you can create smoother movement in here. I'm going to start with just going up and down. We'll get to the circle, but just going up and down. And the movement is going to come from the forearm. So give a little tap right where the forearm and the wrist come together. And then let your hand be relaxed and lift your forearm up into your finger. Now notice when I'm doing that, I'm keeping my elbow by my side. I'm not flapping around here. So I want the movement to really come from the forearm. And then take the hand down. Give a little tap the other direction. So you go back and forth, up and down, really encouraging the movement to come from this area where the hand and the forearm come together. Very little elbow movement, very little finger movement. The fingers just kind of go along for the ride. Step one. And then do that on the other side. The next step is to go side to side. I find this a little more challenging. So going side to side, it's not, again, moving the fingers, it's moving from the forearm. So I start on the outer, it's a little easier for me. I give a little tap here, and I move my forearm laterally, and then tap a little on the inside and move it medially. And go back and forth. And you may find that your shoulder tenses a little bit. I'm looking down, I should be looking up. Keep the shoulder blade down the back. But sometimes I look down a little to look at what I'm doing. Sometimes look up. Going back and forth, now I feel it smoothing out a little bit more. All right, so we got the side to side. Let that go, give a little shake. And then we put it together, up and down, side to side. So tapping can help. Again, elbow by the side, standing nice and tall. Lift the wrist up, take it to the side, take it down, and medial. Ooh, that medial is still a little tricky. Up, side, down, medial, up, side, down, and medial. And then, of course, smooth it out. Take it around. Notice my elbows staying steady, my fingers are pretty relaxed, and I'm just creating this movement from the wrist. And then after you've gone one direction, go the other direction. So start by going up, and then medial. Medial is towards the middle. Down, and lateral to the outside. Up, middle, down, outside. And one more time. Up, middle, down, to the outside, and then smooth it out. Get the smooth move of your wrist, round and round. Breathe as you do it. All right, and then, of course, practice on the other side. I don't want to make this video too long, so I will end here with letting you know that knowing how to do this will make you great in a parade. This is how they do the parade wave. It's not this, not shaking from the fingers, but side to side. Look at it glide. So may you enjoy the smooth moves of your wrists. Thanks for watching. You can see more at raziyoga.com.